and B, reading aloud. And that's what I do. That is what my job is. So it's interesting to think about being in 3rd grade right now, and you're basically doing my job. And you can think about this as something you might want to do. Have you seen lots of other people today for Career Day?
Yes.
Great. Show of hands, what kinds of jobs have you seen already? Yeah.
We've seen a instructional work engineer gave us candy. Instructional engineer.
I did not bring the pen. I do apologize. Yes.
Manager of customer service.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But no other actors?
No.
Yay! Okay. Then I didn't want to repeat if you had someone before. Okay. Who knows what a voice actor might be? Show of hands, and I want you to think about what you're going to say before you say it. Okay? Show of hands. Voice actor. Miss Lady.
A voice actor is when you do characters for like cartoons or something.
That is one part of voiceover. Yes. Any other ideas? Yes.
Then you talk different languages for the cartoon.
Okay. She already said cartoons. We might speak different languages because there are many languages. Anyone else have any ideas? Yeah.
That you play a voice of the actor, you use a different voice for character.
Okay. Okay. We're getting the same answer. Okay. That is this much of voice acting is character animation, right?
A different one.
What?
It's like you can do a whole scene.
You can do a whole scene. Let me tell you. Ready? Close your eyes. Please remain on the line. We appreciate your holding. Your call is important to us. Open your eyes. Okay? Where's that from? No. Where is that from? Where do you hear that?
The airport.
You could hear that in the airport. Fasten your seatbelts, please.
On the phone.
On the phone. That's called telephony. Okay? That is voiceover. Okay? At the airport, on the airplane. Who's been on an airplane before?
I heard
Okay.
it there.
Please fasten your seatbelts. All of those kinds of things. You have voiceover on the internet when they're taking you through a website, okay, and trying to direct you through. You have toys that make sounds, yes?
Yeah.
So transformer sounds. Those are all voice actors that were in a studio and recorded those. And the little chip went inside the toy, okay? So there's all different kinds. Educational videos, documentaries, okay, that tell stories about all different, you guys probably do documentaries here.
Puppets.
Something.
We actually have talked a little bit about documentaries.
Yeah. Audio books. You guys were audio books. You guys were just reading a book aloud.
Have you done an audiobook?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chucky.
I have not done an audiobook, but that is a big part of it. Okay? And then for character animation, which you see a lot on the movies that you go to, you know a lot of those names of people, right?
Yeah.
Jack Black and all kinds of people who get all the roles, right?
Jack
But
Black.
this is what you need to know, okay? There's like a few of these very well-known famous people doing the work, and then there's thousands and thousands and thousands of other people who are not famous. I am not famous, okay? In my own house I'm famous. But I also work as a voice actor, okay? And there's lots and lots of people doing the work, okay? I want to play for you my, and I'm hoping it's going to work, my demo. And one of the things that you do when you have a job and you're looking for a job is you have a resume. I don't know if you guys talked about that at all. Voice actors don't have resumes. They have what's called a demo, and the demo is just your voice, a sample, a small sample of your voice. All right, now if this doesn't work, here we go.
Some moisturizers act like your ex-boyfriend, a little too clingy. Lubriderm's Clean Moisture formula is a hard-working, fast-absorbing lotion that helps get rid of dry
Close your eyes
skin
and picture that on the
without feeling
radio.
greasy or clingy.
Right?
Must be why it's the #1 moisturizer recommended by dermatologists.
That's
Lubriderm. See you later, alligator. A sensual revolution. A bra that's there, but barely.
Listen.
Smooth, soft, unencumbered.
Listen to what I'm doing with my voice.
Discover it. Nothing feels better. barely there. I never thought people would judge me by my Jetta. I was wrong. Notions of what a Jetta owner is. I just want to scream at them, hey, I don't do yoga, so stop asking. And thanks for the free Starbucks double latte, but no thanks. Why can't people just look past my Jetta and just see me? Feeling irritable? Tired of that never-ending cycle of boring cable movies? What you need is PMS. Oxygen's PMS. Prime Time Movie Showcase. Before they lace up their cleats, before they take the field, before they run, jump, juggle, and dive, give them an afternoon snack of nutritious Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. You think of fast, what do you see? Introducing the 430 HP Hybrid. Fast. Will never look the same.
Hello, I am a tightwad. I tip 14.5% before tax. I buy 2 ply toilet paper and separate into single ply rolls. I add water to everything. Milk, juice, beer. Meals go a long way in my household. Monday it's roast beef, Tuesday it becomes beef casserole, and by Friday it's beef stew. I told you I add water to everything. All right. That is my demo. And I heard people say, that doesn't sound like you, or that sounds like a kid. And when you're a voice actor, you play with your voice. You create different characters using your voice, okay? And one thing that actors do is they warm up their voices. So I thought we could do some vocal warm-ups, and you guys could play with your voices. You were already playing with your voices when you were reading. That was beautiful, by the way. So one thing that an actor might do before they go into the booth is they might do this. Ready? You do that? And then shake your shoulders. Okay. And then open up your mouth really, really wide. And then really, really tight. And then your eyes really, really tight. Okay, push it. How about the side of your face really, really tight, and this side really, really wide open. Other side. Squish it around. Okay? Very good. Want to play with the front of your mouth, so ba 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 ba. Ba ba pa pa. Ba ba pa pa. Okay, and then we're going to move into the teeth. Ta-da! Ta-da! Tee-da-da! 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 It's fun, right? Okay. I drink a lot of water, too. Moving back to the back of the throat. Ka. 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 Ga. Ga 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 ga. Ga ga ga. Ga 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 ta. Ga 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 ta ba. Turn to your neighbor and have a conversation in gibberish. Warm-ups, okay? And I will do that. I will do that before I go in the booth. Now look at my hair. I've got these little ponytails, and did you see my hat? Where's my hat?
Where's your hat?
I have a hat with little pom-poms.
Where's your hat?
I thought it was important to show you. I wanted to come in and wear like a bathrobe and a towel and slippers. But I'll just show you that I can actually dress like this at my age and do my job. Why? Why?
Because you're a voice actor.
Why? But like, what does that mean?
Tired and you're like.
Because unless I go into town to a studio, which I do for auditions and I do for jobs, I work where? Who knows where I might do most of my job?
In an office?
In a play?
In my house.
What?
In my shoe closet.
What?
That I take all the shoes out and I take all the coats out, and it's padded, and I go in with my computer and my microphone and I record. And then I go back out and I send it out. Okay? Then I go have a coffee and go on Facebook or something. But check out what I did. I had a job in Singapore. Okay? Singapore is very far away. A very long flight away. Okay? I never talked to these people. I talked to them on the internet. They heard my demo. They hired me. I recorded at my house. My friend who lives in Los Angeles edited it. And then we sent it out to Singapore, and then they paid me through PayPal, which is an online paying service. I did everything at my house. Cool. Does that sound like something you might want to do?
Yeah!
You never have to leave your house. Yeah. Although I do go into town for stuff too, and then I dress the part. Yes?
What's your challenging part?
Well, getting work is the challenging part of the job. I'm gonna go for questions later. But I will speak to that, which is that so much of what my job is, like your teacher, she got hired. And she knows what time she needs to be here, and she knows what time she gets to leave. I'm always having to go and find work. I audition constantly. I already had like 3 auditions today.
Wow.
Constantly. And then every once in a while I get hired. And I do other things.
Do you have to send your tape in first, and then if they like your tape, they might ask you to come in and watch you do it?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Or they'll have particular copy, and we're going to read copy too. But I also do other jobs, and a lot of actors and artists, freelance actors and artists, do other jobs too. I work with kids. I do theater and arts with kids, and I do a lot of different stuff like that. So, okay. So, let me see. What do I want to do next? Who wants to hear themselves?
Me!
Okay.
Is everyone
Extra me!
All right, let's see everyone. Put your hands down. Okay, so my equipment is basically this computer, and I have a software program that was free, and it's very simple, and then I have this microphone. It's called a Blue microphone, and this is so, remember the puh sound that you were doing? Puh, puh, and that's, it actually blocks out those kinds of sounds to make it. Okay, so, okay, we're going to do some reading. You guys were just doing some reading, so you're all warmed up, so. And you heard some of those different kinds of commercials and things that I was doing?
Yeah.
Does someone want to come and try to read a commercial?
Me.
Who's a really good reader?
Me.
Okay, I think you all are because you sounded pretty good.
Try this one over here.
Oh, good, okay.
She has a big role coming up in the next play as well.
Come on up.
So, I would like to hear.
All right.
Me too.
So I would like you to look at that. And this is called copy, okay? Can you hold the whole book? And then read through that, and I will get the program up to record. All right, and we'll just see how it sounds. Now, have you guys heard the term engineer?
Yes.
I am not an engineer, but I've had to learn to be my own engineer. So, anyway, detail. All right, Mamacita. So you have to come over here to the mic. Okay. And is there anything we can put this up on? And let's get it up high. And you want to get your body nice and you're comfortable, loose, like you were just playing in the playground? Do you feel like that? She's all set. You guys are all warmed up. Okay, so go right to the microphone. Wait, not yet, not yet. Ready? Okay, go.
Chug, 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 puff, 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 ding dong, the little train rumbled over the tracks. She was a happy little train, for she had such a jolly load to carry. Her cars were full of good little things for the boys and girls. There were toy animals, giraffes with long necks, teddy bears with almost no necks at all, and even a baby elephant. Then there was the funniest little clown you ever saw.
Okay, now, very good. And let's hear it. Let's hear how it sounds.
Chug, 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 puff, 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 ding dong, the little train rumbled over the tracks. She was a happy little train, for she had such a jolly load to carry. Her cars were full of good little things for the boys and girls. There were toy animals, giraffes with long necks, teddy bears with almost no necks at all, and even a baby elephant. Then there was the funniest little clown you ever saw.
Very good, let's give it up. Okay. So let's name a couple of things that were really good about that. You go ahead and have a seat, sweetie, thank you. What were some things you really liked about it? Yeah.
How she didn't make that many mistakes like with any words.
So it was a smooth reading. Okay. Good. Anything else you guys liked? Yeah.
How she usually changes her voice when she was doing it.
She was changing her voice. Yep. Very good. Anyone else? Yeah. Did you have a thought? You did. Okay. I'm gonna call her. Yeah.
That when
Okay, good. She said it for you. Do you guys have any character voices? Who has a character voice? Yeah.
I know how to Alvin.
Okay.
I know how to
Go ahead. Guys, listen up. You can make a living doing this stuff. She's got to warm up.
I'm just gonna say something that I saw in a commercial.
That's fine.
Check it out, dudes! Now I sound just like a chipmunk. That's all I can do.
That's very good. Can you do yours? You want to do it? You want to talk on the mic?
Come on, Awesome.
Can I talk on that?
Come on the mic, yeah. Yeah, I'll give you. All right. That's the microphone. What are you going to do?
Do how I speak like Alvin.
Okay, ready? I'm going to record you. So go right up to the microphone
What should I do?
and say your name when I say go. Ready, go.
I'm Awesome Akefi from class 302.
Okay, I'm going to coach you. Okay, so you were constricting. He was constricting his voice because I hear there's a great vocal quality. There's a great character in there. But partly because he was doing this and he was kind of closing off his neck. So I know it's kind of, you can kind of open it up a little bit. So open, I take your hands off and just try to do it like that. I can't do it that high. You want to try it again? You want to try it with a buddy? Okay, pick a buddy. Pick a buddy. Okay, go. Ready? Okay, do it together.
Oh my gosh.
Talk to the microphone. Okay, let me record you guys. Ready? Hold on. Make some sound now. We don't know what we're going to do. We're just having fun. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice and loud. Go.
Hello, my name is Alvin. What is your name? My name is Alvin the Chipmunk.
Now, if you were in the playground with your friends, would you be that quiet?
No.
Okay, pretend, close your eyes and you're in the playground. You have to get your friend across the way, but you're doing your funny voice. Ready? Go.
Hello, my name is Alvin. What is your name?
That sounds good. Hey, they're always looking for kid voices.
Do it again.
You want to do it again? Okay, fine. Okay, we'll give some other kids a try. Okay, let's give some other kids. Go ahead, have a seat. Give it up for these guys. All right.
How about him? How about Awesome?
What?
How about him?
How about him? What about him?
I mean.
They didn't hear you play his section.
Oh, okay. I don't know where it is now. I can't even see it. See, I'm not an engineer. This is going to disappear. Let's see what I have. I'll play everything.
Hello, my name is Alvin.
That's what we just heard, right?
What is your name?
Yeah.
Okay, and then this one right here.
Awesome Akefi from class 302.
See, we couldn't hear, but the mic picked it up. Really good. All right. Now I have some tongue twisters here that you can record. Okay? Here, you can read this one. Read it to yourself first, and then just those 3 lines. And then go to the microphone. You guys have to be nice and quiet. We'll do some tongue twisters as a group if everyone's so excited. Okay, you ready? Okay, so you have to put the copy away from the mic, and you have to be able to see the copy. Okay, you ready? Here we go.
Awesome Akefi.
Oh, hey, not that. Uh-oh, it's not coming. It's not giving me a new file. Sorry, guys, I have too many things. You know what, guys? I can't do this right now. Well, you're starting to get really noisy, and I don't want to get it too crazy, but I'll do some tongue twisters with you. So, because I have to take away some files. Okay, ready? Sorry about that. I can try to fix it. Do you know how to do this? Do you want to help with this? I just have to get rid of these. I have to get rid of these. Can you get rid of that?
Oops, I'm crooked.
Okay, and now we'll have her back up. You ready? Hola. Okay. Big black bears bake brownies while breathing back black smoke. You ready? Big black bears bake brownies while breathing back black smoke. Big black bears bake brownies while breathing back black smoke.
Big